What is up, YouTube? The name's Xeno King, and I'm here for another Dokkan Battle video. Of course, I'm doing this a bit awkwardly, starting this video kind of late. I wanted to start it before they got to the campaign stuff. I skipped the tile breaking stuff and all that. So yeah, because I don't want this video to be super long. I've done that mistake before. So I just want to stick it with the events and the animations, and then I'll probably end unless they surprise us there at the end. But yeah, we'll see how this campaign goes. I mean, it's pretty much like it's like the replacement of the worldwide campaign. So now, more simply and more aptly called the global Dokkan campaign. Okay. Also, I'm glad they brought Sakura Hondo back. It's like I mentioned last time she was emceeing. She was someone that just popped up on my recommended because she was doing Dokkan Battle videos that she was summoning. So and before, like for a few months, even before she did her first like little gig with them. So that's cool. Like they got a player. I don't know if she already had experience in that area, maybe, but she's cool. I don't know. She just seems like she's she's genuinely excited. To be when she pulls, she's not like a big whale, I don't think, so it's kind of fun. Okay. Oh please. Oh, it's just one. I asked for this the last time. I have a whole video. Okay, wait, let me see. Of each time, yes, this is what I asked for. The last worldwide campaign that was Future Saga. They're finally doing this. Oh my god, it took, well, 2 years, I guess. Check it. It's there. It's here on my channel. I'm a fucking... Okay. I'm not gonna pat myself too much in the back, because I think I saw a few other people recommend it as well. But, huh? What? No, I don't like this. I like the options. No. No, but I don't think there was a single soul that was complaining about this. I guess for new players, it is a bit of a problem, though. So I understand that. But that's just, no, man. They're essentially killing the type meta, man. They're killing the typing meta, finally. It's finally dead. That was the only place where it existed where you could be, run a full extreme physical team and then run a super physical team. Now it's dead because it's only one type of each. So you're just gonna run a category team. It's the death of the type meta. It took 10 years, but it's finally here, I guess. I don't like that. I liked having one mode where the type meta still existed. And now it just feels like you're using less teams. You're just going to use the newest teams. And you always use the newest teams. You're just going to use the newest teams on another mode. And like I said, using the type meta was kind of cool. Because it's the only place where you're still worrying about typings. And like, so you think about like, oh, okay, so there's a new strength unit. Like, oh, it's going to be good for my super strength team on Ultimate Clash. And now... Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out about that. Yeah. I think that's the only thing that made that mode fun. Now it's just generic. Okay. So everyone should use those. Those are free coins. I think every unit's worth 10, so you can just you gotta pick up 2. Just 2 free LRs right there. Returning campaign. I saw some people some people look at the returning campaign and they don't realize that by being a regular player, you get a lot of rewards. So this incentive for returning players is like it's for those people that want a big boost, an incentive to come back to the game, and you know, it's silly to be asked saying like, "Where's our 150 stones?" Like, if you've been playing, you're getting a lot of stones. If you're doing like your missions and stuff. But even then, just the amount of stones I get for free. Like, that's the one thing about Dokkan Now. It, like, aside, excuse me. Aside from the EX skill orbs that they lock behind the the Dragon Stone, the the 100 Stone Summon, that banner. Those exclusive EX skill orbs, you know, that's probably one of the worst, like, consumer things that they've ever done, like anti-consumer, anti-player thing they've done in a while. But aside from that, they've been really generous in general. Like, Dokkan has been increasingly getting more and more generous, and that's good. That's a good thing. So that's not one of the things that's a negative of Dokkan 2025. So I see a lot of people use that as a point, and I'm like, that's fine, but if your character choices and their kits are wonky, which I think starting from Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta, it's been wonky, or it's just what's this? Okay. Like, 2025 Dokkan has been hit and miss, mostly miss in my opinion. I think hit has been the only unit they both got the character selection right, which is cool, like cool character, animations right, and the kit was good. They fumbled Super Saiyan Blue Kauka and Goku with his kit, a little bit with his animations. Well, not really, but like not having a voice animation was kind of weird. And then a bunch of Dragon Ball Saga units, which, like I said, they deserve to have premium units, but yeah. We had 3 plus LR Pycon this year. That's crazy. So that's the things holding back Dokkan this year. That type of thing. No, it doesn't matter how generous the game is being. In the long run, of course it does, but it doesn't matter if your interest in your game is low. Like, yeah, you're being generous, but nobody's logging in. Nobody's summoning. Like, what's the point? Alright, I'm gonna pause for a little bit. Alright. I'll pause a little bit, see what they have here now. Yeah, this is crazy. Which I saw that had already... I thought that already happened. It happened a couple times. Like, I think they messed up. It happened a couple of times a few days ago. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, oh, the infinite boosts are here? But then it went away after like 5 minutes. But it happened. Like, I would use 2 of my boosts and they would come back immediately. Well, after I finished doing the link level stage. It was weird. I think I glitched out for a little bit while they were trying to implement that, testing it out. Ooh, oh yeah, I have like. I'm guessing that's probably that's the SSR, right? Or is that the TUR? Looks cool. Looks like it's Goku who's the main feature, right? Well, yeah, it is, because he switches into Vegeta. So I should have known that. I just didn't think about it too hard. These are always good. Just okay. Wait. Oh yeah, limited time boosts. Yes, Truth did mention that, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense that they'll probably do limited time boosts. Vegeto's back, so that's cool. I wonder if they're gonna boost him to the same level he was before the 10th anniversary, or if they're boosting him even more. I guess 6 months have passed. Yeah. Rose is interesting. He's still a monster in damage. He still does a decent amount of damage. So as long as he's defensive, I mean, he's gonna be an option. It sucks that it's for a limited time, but damn, 30 stones? That's awesome. Up to. So it depends on the amount of posts, I guess. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I paused there for a little bit. Sorry for that. A special login bonus on it that days that have a 7 in it. See, I only put 2 balls on 7, the chance balls, and then I put the other 5 on the number 4. So I definitely expect 7 to be one of the lucky numbers, because they're picking 2 numbers to give out Dragon Stones with the chance balls. And I hope you guys did that before the stream. Alright, here we go, here we go. So 7 is definitely one of the key numbers here. I should have just put all of them on 7. But I split up a little bit. I didn't go all in, as the little cat meme says. I went split. If it's not 4, I'm fucked. But I think 7's probably one of the 2 numbers. Unless they are actually doing it fully random, which would be kind of weird. I definitely feel like they'll try to go for numbers that mean something to Dragon Ball. Alright. I wonder if we're gonna have the English VAs for this, because this is the global version of the broadcast, right? Alright, I'm gonna put up the volume a little bit. Oh, illustrations. You're turning off illustrations. Okay. Let's see that SSR. Meteor. The infamous free talk is back. Which, of course, a good portion of these segments are scripted, so that the words on the bottom make sense to the English audience. But then, yeah, they're just, you know, the unscripted parts are free talk, so when they're just talking. Okay, damn it, I missed it by a little bit. So yeah. Okay, cool. The Goku SSR looks really cool. The TR, I like how it's drawn, but the position's a bit awkward. And then, of course, we've already seen these. I like the SSR art a lot, for sure. I like the green. The green with the blue, that looks nice. And Zamasu? Oh, Goku Black, bro, the aura. And I'm not talking about his literal aura, I'm saying the aura. The TR arts are always a bit dynamic, you know, taken from like whatever they do in their super attacks. So they're always a little bit awkward most of the time. Still looks okay. But that SSR, one of the best in the game for sure. That's awesome. I love that. The aura and the actual aura. Yeah, this nonsense. Alright. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku plus Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Say that fast 3 times. Is this an intro? No, it's a 12 key. They need to redeem themselves. That's fine, but that... Oh man. What are they doing with these blues from this saga? Why are they holding back so much? That was so... Like, the 12 key was fine, but it wasn't enough. And then the 18 key was just a Kamehameha. Like, bro. Again. The Vegeta coming in animation is fine. That's cool. But, like, why can't we get Super Saiyan, like, Namek Goku? Like, his super attacks should be the... That's always been the bar for me for major celebration LRs. But when we get units like Tien, who have really smooth animations, like, they're smooth. And I guess, like, a lot of the budget goes into making them really smooth, like the frame rate. But they're very short. So it's like, you get this full LR, and you get, like, 2 seconds of the fight. Maybe 4 with the both super attack animations. It's insane to me that that's become more and more normal when I thought it would become more rare, and I thought super attack animations would become more elaborate, which sometimes they do. Sometimes they surprise you and it's like, oh wow, they pop off. And then sometimes you get animations like this where they look fine, they look smooth, but they're not long and they're not elaborate. And that's why a lot of people were saying, like, oh yeah, these animations are gonna go cook, they're gonna redeem the shit. Like, I don't know why everybody's complaining before they've even seen the animations. Like, it's hard to expect too much from them. Like, even like, say the 10th anniversary Vegito. I'm looking at this super attacks really quick. Okay. Like, the 18 key for Goku is really cool, but then his 12 key is just a basic Kamehameha. It looks beautiful, it's smooth, it's like I said, but it's very short, it's very basic. To me, that's not a 10th anniversary level animation. Like, I think Super Saiyan Namek Goku, LR and Namek Goku clears. He's like one of the highest bars, and in the Frieza too. Alright, enough complaining about the animations, because, like, I don't know why people were so sure these would be a home run. Like, they look nice, but they're not anything special. Evading, okay. Per superclass ally or okay. Okay, that's cool. That he doesn't depend on future. I think they're trying to avoid that mistake of locking these characters to one specific team. That's good. Like, you can just have a super team, and this guy works efficiently. Attacks effective against all types when activating the active skill. That's fine or whatever, but it's like I said, it's like a baby crit. That's not a real crit. And this guy doesn't have natural crit. So I'm going to want to give him crit. Let's see what Vegeta does. I didn't absorb that too much. Oh, that aura, those battle motions are sick though. That's awesome. Yeah, Vegeta's gonna do his punch down? Yeah. It's his punch down. That's cool. And that's probably, yeah, that looks good. See, that's more, yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Vegeta got all the fucking cool shit. Even that alone looked better. This looks better. Okay, so they're glazing Vegeta in this one, and this is simple. Like, this just a final flash, but there's so much more like character to it. There's more like flashiness to it. That looked amazing. See, that was a simple final flash, but it still looked good. So the Vegeta card, the portion of this card, just clears with the super attacks. That sucks, because that's the one that you have to wait to swap over to. Hopefully it's just 4 turns. Like, I don't care if it's always 4 turns. Like, I don't mind the repetitiveness. I'd rather take an easy condition than a complicated condition, just because you want it to be unique, you know? Okay. Alright. Sorry, I had to pause there a little bit. Missed the... Okay, so he crits. He has a high chance of critting. That makes giving crits to this guy annoying, because Goku doesn't crit, but he does. But I'm still gonna want to give him crits just for Goku. He always performs a critical hit on slot 3. That's crazy. Damage reduction rate 40. High chance of evading. A Trunks. At 80% attack and defense and key 3 to... wow, that's crazy. Are we gonna get another Trunks for part 2? If part 2 is future as well. Or is he just gonna be a banner unit? Because that's crazy. Launch is an additional. Okay. Looks cool. I'm guessing the banner unit will probably be a Trunks. I almost expected them to do temporary boosts for those units too. The Worldwide Saga from 2 years ago. So like the Sword of Hope Trunks, I thought he would get maybe temporary boost. Okay, so there's the active skill. Oh, that looks fucking clean. This is gonna look glorious. I knew this. I said this on the previous video and on my Twitter. I'm still disappointed that they don't fuse like the 10th year anniversary of Vegito, because that's what I'm expecting. This is still the 10th year of Dokkan Battle. That looks fucking amazing. Holy shit. Like, but I knew it would look good. It's got, oh my lord. Oh my god. Now that's aura. Is this still going? Like the finish? Or the, oh no, we switched over to Vegeta's. Okay, so yeah, it's a father-son battle again. When I saw Trunks in the picture, I was like, don't tell me it's gonna be this again. Because we already have one that looks good. So they're just gonna add a little few extra flares to it. Yeah. So that's where they swapped. They gave Goku the awesome active skill. And then but then the super attack animations are just whatever. And then they gave Vegeta the awesome super attack animations, but then the mid active skill. It still looks great, but like I said, we already had one that looks great. So that's why they did that, I think, to balance it out a little bit. And most likely you'll almost never be using, well, depending on what they do. But most of the time you're probably going to be using the Vegito active skill, I would assume. Because it's the Vegito active skill. It's definitely going to be better than the Vegeta and Trunks one. We'll see. We'll see. They didn't show what the active skills do yet, right? So I'm going to pause a little bit until they show. Alright. Potara counterattack. So, there's the Vegito blue. Damn! Nullify attacks that are guaranteed to hit. So he does dodge canceling? Is that what I... He does dodge canceling. Well, dodge canceling... Canceling. Okay, and this is like a support type thing. Becomes a guard. If the guard is permanent, because I saw that it gives an extra 10% to bond of parent and child for 4 turns, but I couldn't tell if that was a semicolon, or if the 4 turns was only for the bond of parent and child portion of that active skill. I couldn't tell. I didn't have enough time to absorb it. But if the guard is permanent, then that is a bit tempting, I guess, to use that. Alright, animations for Goku Black and Zamasu. Well, starting off with Rose, of course. Oh, that looks cool already, too. Yeah. Now that looks fucking amazing. Oh, that was short. Too short, in my opinion. But still look good. Oh, we're having a recreation of this. Oh, that looks amazing. The lighting on that. See, this is still also a little bit basic because it's just a Kamehameha. But the lighting on this and all this. Oh my god. So they're giving him like a KO screen. That's pretty much a KO screen. That still look good even though it's just a Kamehameha. Yeah. We finally get this. Someone else is showing up. We all knew it was going to be this. We all knew it was going to be this. That's cool. That's so awesome to have that on the game. I'm glad it wasn't just like a real, or whatever they're called, support memory. Yeah. Dokkan Black, man. Looks so good. They should show the banners at the end of this, right? I want to see the side banner units. They're not going to show the animations for that, of course, but... Uh-huh. Man, power beyond Super Saiyan, bro. Accelerated battle, of course, awesome. Final trump card. It's good we're getting final trump card because of the active fusion. That's good. So he is the carnival. 220. I think he should have been the Dokkan Fist. Why does Goku and Vegeta always have to get the Dokkan Fist? Okay. Whoa. Allies attack 60% for one turn, self-excluded. So he's gonna be a slot 1, right? For all allies whose name includes Goku Black. Huh. Those clone units better be really good. Okay, so same thing. It can be an Extreme or Future Saga team. Yeah, he has crit. I love when units already have crit built in, so you can just focus on dodge and additional. When all allies attacking in the same turn in Extreme class, same thing. Guards. Oh my god, so he is supposed to be a... Let's see what else he has, because I haven't seen damage reduction. Oh, well, oh yeah, it's there. 60% damage reduction. When receiving an attack, okay, he's definitely a slot 1. That's awesome. Launches an additional. He didn't have defense up on his super attacks, right? I need to go back and see, because I didn't... I saw Greatly Race's attack for the 18 key, I know that for sure. I didn't see defense, but I don't remember the 12 key anymore. Alright, Zamasu. Oh, dude! That's one of the best battle motions in the game. Oh, Zamasu. I feel bad for Zamasu. They kind of shafted him there. I mean, all these units power up. Like, they all have, like, energy around them. That looks good. Oh, that little energy residual. That looked good. The little details like that make 12 keys more special. Like, that wasn't as complicated. That was almost the same level of complicated as the 12 key for Goku. But I still liked it a little bit more. That looks cool too. It's alright. Nice blast. Goku Black unfortunately has all the aura. I like Zamasu though. But like there's so many characters that they don't give aura to, and I think you can just at least give them their basic powering up aura. Like even if it's just like gray aura, like I don't know why they're not doing that. Okay, so he's raising attack and defense on both of his, and raises. Oh, is he's gonna be a regenerator? That'd be cool to have one of them be like a regenerator that you put in slot 2 and 3, and then Goku Black is the slot 1 unit that's just there to take the hits or try. Let's see if he does more healing. He also crits. This unit does not need crit at all. That's awesome. Guards. Okay, he guards too. When attacking, 200. Future Saga Extreme Class Allies, 10% damage reduction. He's doing almost like the Carnival GT Goku, Super Saiyan 4. He's doing that for Future Saga Extreme units. That's cool. When activating the active skill or attacking with 20 more ki, an additional super, another 200%. When 60% or less, yeah, he is doing a little bit of healing there, but it's only at 60% or less. But his 12 keys already healing a lot too. So he's a monster under 60%. Crazy. Alright, so here we go with the Goku Black active skill. Is it the Potara? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's the fusion bomb. Okay, that's cool. So Samasu has the Potara. Oh, that looks glorious. I think that's the first time we got in a proper one of this since, yeah, because Tech Samasu, Tech LR Fusion Samasu, well, not Fusion. The old school first LR Goku Black and Samasu. That's their 18Q, right? So we finally got that looking good. And then we're getting a recreation of this. That looks awesome with the eyes. Yeah, we're just getting an like updated version of this. The Int Fusion Samasu. That's cool. The Int Fusion Samasu already had one that looked fine. So that's only like slightly improved, but it has a few different extra little shots in there that look cool. I'm gonna pause a little bit. Alright, details on the active skills. I really want this unit. Yeah, Holy Light Grenade. All attacks become critical hits. Critical hits. Not critical clits. Super bosses categories. Okay, that's cool. And then an additional. So the 4 turns, I think, is in general for both units. Like the whole passive is 4 turns, and I didn't see the other one. The conditions. Oh, upon entering. Birth of using some massive resistance to damage. Key 4, okay, and just auto 40% attack. So that turn that he gets that, he's gonna be, and imagine he's under 60%. He's gonna be doing an insane amount of damage with his super attack. Because it massively erases his attack, and then you plus 40% permanently. And imagine he's under 60%. He's like he's basically a finisher type unit in a way. Kind of cool. But he also heals, so he's not always gonna be. As soon as he attacks with his 18 key, he heals 20%, right? Is that what Samasu does? So he does like a mega hit, and then he heals, and then you hopefully survive another hit. Okay. So you're gonna show the banners now or what? Yes! Special animations! Hopefully Goku Black is one of the ones that's doing the shooting his Kamehameha to the meteor. And hopefully there's a Samasu and Goku Black fly in as well, or a Potara. Super Extreme is the Awakening. AGL Goku Black. And Physical Vegeta Blue, I assume. Show them to me. Yes. Yes. They're back. This is when I got into the game. I got into the game because I wanted these units, but they had just gotten out of rotation, I think. I think my first banner I ever summoned on was the Kaioken Goku and Pikkon banner. That was just like a summon, like a carnival. The Rising Dragon and kind of carnival thing. And then, okay, here's the Gamba. And then after that, it was the first Dokkan Fest banner I actually summoned on was, I think it was the Tech Gogeta when he was coming out. No, that can't be right. I don't remember. I know I pulled AGL Super Vegito on a banner. I just don't remember what banner it was. But he was on it. I think it's one of my first units. I have to go check my box. Alright, I picked 4 and 7. Let's see if I got destroyed. I put 5 balls on 4 and 2 on 7. 15 Dragon Balls. I think 7 is correct. So I should at least get 30 Dragon Stones from here. And then we'll see what the other number is. So it is going to be truly random. Ah, shit. Well, I might be fucked then. It's actually random. I might have 0 Dragon Stones on. I thought they were doing it like theming. Alright, I'm gonna pause until they do this. Alright, come on. We gotta get that 4. We got 2 chances here. At least get the 4. 4 and 7. Alright, this video is long enough as it is. Come on. Alright, give me that 4. They're really trying to make us gambling addicts. It's crazy. I mean, if we buying... Is that the 7? Yeah! I got at least 30. Okay. 30. Let's go. Lucky number 7. Damn it, dude. If we get a 4, that'd be crazy, but I think the chances are against me now. 1 in 5, 1 in 6, I mean. It's a lot of Dragon Stones too, so it's like, damn it, man. Come on. But at least I got 30, you know. You know, it's fine if I don't get, if it's not the 4, you know. My luck will become in the summons. It won't come here, right? Surely. Although I need more stones to keep using my luck. So give me that 4. Alright, Geppies. Come on, man. The 4. Oh, he's just going in? Oh, no, wait. Get the 4, get the 4, get the 4. No. No, that's a 3! No! It was so close. I saw him grab it, and he pushed it aside. Alright, breaking news. Oh, yeah. So, surely we hit 100k, right? Do we hit 100? Please. Are they gonna show the banners or no? Because I think normally they end by saying, okay, the banners are slated to come out on the day of the campaign, this day, and then they show the banners. Oh yeah, here's the code too, for the web store. 7 Dragonstones, okay. That's another sprinkled on top. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till later tonight to use the code, because they're saying that, you know, if everyone goes at once, they might crash the site. Yeah, they don't go to your gift box. Once you claim them from here, they just appear in your stones. Some of them do actually. I don't remember how. Sometimes they do, but I don't know. Never mind. I'm pretty sure they just appear. But the web store, I think I talked about this in this previous video. At least I talked about it. See right get there. Oh, that's just what happens. Items do go to your gift box, but the stones go directly to your stones. That's what happens. That's where I got confused. My bad. Web store is a cool way to get extra sales. I don't think it replaces the in-game store by any means, because a lot of the regular sales are just the same price in the web store. They're just trying to get around it. But I saw no difference. I saw maybe like 1 stone difference on some of the packs. And I was like, that's kind of silly. I'd rather save up my... I'm on Android, and you get points from the Google store when you purchase things for games and stuff. So I right now have like $8 free from building, like from sales. So after I'm done with those, then I hit up like the best deals in the game are probably like the $7 packs that give you 32 stones on sale. Normally they're $16 or something like that, which is outrageous, or $17. And there's only 3 per normal Dokkan Fest. For normal celebration, there's usually only like 3. And then there's like an extra 1 on the web store. So now we have 4 technically. That's cool. And the other pro of the web store is that sometimes they do have super big sales, like extreme crazy ones, but I don't think they're gonna be that common. Maybe just for the big celebrations. But they had one for, I think it was only like $30. Oh no, it was like $25 for 150 stones. That's a huge deal for the web store opening. So in situations like that, it's definitely worth it. Like that's an exclusive deal for the web store. But I think for the most part, it's just extra sales once you're done with the in-game sales. For the part 1, we focus on Future Trunks, Saga, and Dragon Ball Super. So just for part 1, Okay, so part 2 is in the cards. Let the Daima copium continue. I think part 2 is a different. Oh yeah, here's where they rebuild the banners usually, right? Let me see those side banner units. Yeah, Jirobi? I doubt it. It's probably Trunks. Are they not gonna show the banners? You bastards. Normally this is the part where they show it. Wow. So we're gonna see them in the data download. That's so lame. The data download will hit right now later. Or unless it already hit while going through this transmission. Alright. So they're done. Of course, I already made my complaints about this celebration before. I think it's too soon. It just feels too soon. Here's the orchestra. And it's like I said, this orchestra is gonna change into a different theme. They teased it on the teaser. Like even if it's not Daima, it's gonna change to another theme. Like you can tell. I don't know if they're gonna tease it here by the end of it. I doubt it's too early. But no, it was the second teaser. They showed the orchestra guy stop. And it was like very dramatic. It's like he was gonna go into another theme. And they're saving that for part 2. Whatever the theme may be. It could be GT or whatever, you know. But I still think Daima's on the board. I think it's there. I think it also could just be like a very you know, having starting off with these guys just because you know, saving the more hype thing for part 2, so people will blow their stones on part 1 and then you have to buy stones for part 2 when all the crazy hype stuff happens. That's a possibility. I don't know. But either way, I'm going to summon for these units, of course. Definitely want them. But like I said, it feels too soon, and it feels not as exciting as it should be. It simply does. But I'm a fan of Future Saga, especially this arc. Even though I wish they could just reanimate that whole arc, because I think it's overall still a really cool arc. But sometimes the Dragon Ball Super animation, you know, it's not up to par. But yeah, of course, I'm a fan of Goku Black and the blues and all that fight. Like I said, that fight still feels like it hasn't been animated properly. They've done the Vegeta punch down again. Looks glorious this time, best it's ever looked. And Goku did a little bit of his moves from the fight that I want to see more animations of. He did a little bit of that, but it was very short and, like I said, a little bit anticlimactic. They still haven't done the backwards punch that he does to Zamasu. Was it for Zamasu? He hits him with the back of his punch. That's like an iconic scene. Like that's kind of like the thing I expect to see. It's a bit difficult to animate because of the sprites. I get that, but find a way. But anyways, of course, going to be summoning. We'll be there in 2 days to summon. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, the units look fine, and I'm really excited about the Goku Black unit for sure. I like the way that unit seemed, at least to me from what I saw. I like how it was constructed, like the Zamasu part and the Goku Black part, like the kit, and the animations looked really good for Goku Black. So yep, see you guys. This video is long enough. Thanks for watching if you did. I appreciate it a lot, especially with these longer type of videos. I know these don't get that many views, especially because I don't have a camera. But I just record from my phone, so it is what it is. And then, you know, I just do it for fun. See you guys.